Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's day 3. I had to think about that. It is day 3 of my week of BH Cosmetics. So on day 3, I'm telling you, I'm terrible. So today's is gonna be the Avocado Toast Palette. You guys, I bought this palette and I still haven't used it just because by the time I bought this one, and I bought it with another one too, it was like already past, you know, it was already way past the hype when it first came out. So I felt like doing a video on it wouldn't really be beneficial, I guess. But this is the Weekend Vibes Avocado Toast. The color story, freaking gorgeous. Look at that color story. I love it. If you love a green eyeshadow palette, this is definitely the green eyeshadow palette for you. So I hope y'all are having a good Thursday. I know I've been having a really good week this week. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So first I want to start off just with a slight transition. I think I'm going to go into this yellow one called Over Easy. It's obviously supposed to be an egg. And I'm going to do that just as my transition shade. And I'm using my reference number 16 for that shade. I've already primed my eyes with my e.l.f. Cosmetics Putty Eye Primer. I just used the white shade again today because it was sitting on top, so it was easier to reach for. Now that I've got that going on in my crease, it is just like a light yellow shade, more of a pastel. I'm gonna go into I guess Avocado Toast. You had to know that I was gonna do a green look today, so I'm gonna go into Avocado Toast and put that in my crease. It's a nice green shade, and it's blending really good with that yellow that I put on my lid. Next I'm going to go into the shade Ripe, and I'm going to stick this one up in my crease too and go into this shade right here, Ripe. It's just a little bit deeper green than what I was just using. I'm going to use my same brush, my reference 14. It's just a smaller brush. I'm going to take it a little bit lower, just more directly in my crease. I like how you can tell the gradients between the greens. They're definitely different enough that you can see like the blend. I'm going to go into my smaller reference brush. This is the number 13 from reference. And I'm going to go into the shade Superfood, which is just a darker shade. It's the deepest green I see here in the palette. I'm going to go in the outer corner with that one. This one's definitely not coming off as dark as I thought it would. But it's still adding a little depth in the outer corner that I was looking for. And I'm going to go into my reference number 2, which is their shader brush. And I'm going to stick... I think I'm going to start out sticking the Superfood. I keep on hitting the shadows. I'm going to stick a Superfood under my eye, and then I'm going to probably blend it out with Ripe and Avocado Toast. Just the same thing I did in my crease. I'm going to do under my eye. Remember I was talking the other days about how my they had a car here that was going off. They must have finally gotten their alarm fixed because it's not going off anymore. I'm loving this green. Okay. Now I'm going to go into, this is the number E55 eye shading brush from Sigma. And I'm going to take those other shades, Ripe and Avocado Toast, and just like blend them out blend out the deeper shade that I put there. Using it. I'm filming 2 days on one again today because something happened and I couldn't film for Thursday and Friday. So I'm filming on a Wednesday for Thursday and Friday's look. And I can already tell that I'm going to hate having to take this look off my eyeballs when I'm done. Because I'm really loving how it turns out. I just love green. So, the people that recommended me this palette, y'all were right. You were right, Stephanie. This palette is amazing. I'm going to go on with my glitter glue now. I think I'm going to go into the shade Hass, which is this shade right here. It's pretty green shimmer, I think. And put that on my lid. I'm going to flip my brush over to the other side and we'll do the outer corner. I'm going to take on the outer corner just a little bit deeper shade. Maybe the shade either Green Juice or Extra. I think I'm going to go with Extra and put it on my outer corner. Just to blend between the, just to put between the lighter shimmer and my outer corner deepening shade. We're going to just blend those two together. That looks really cute. Yes. It looks really good. Cleaning my brush off, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And then we'll come back and we'll do the inner corner highlight. Okay, let's do the inner corner. I'm going to use this Sigma pencil brush. It's the E30 from the Cinderella collection that I have. And I'm going to go into the shade, I think I'm going to go into the shade Lemon Pepper. And if that's not bright enough for me, then I'm going to go into the shade Avocado. But right now I'm going to start out with Lemon Pepper and see how that translates on my inner corner. So it looks like more of a green type of shade. I do want to stick to the greens in the palette. Well, this is a nice shade. Oh yeah, I like this one. It's the perfect inner corner highlight. For this look. I'm using it on my brow bone also. That's so cute. I love this look so much. I'm going to go off camera and do my mascara. And I might go ahead and do my lip product too. And then I'll just come back and show you my completed look. And I'll show you all the products that I used on my face. Okay, I am back. You guys, this look, I don't want to take it off. You know how you do some of those looks and then they just turn out so freaking gorgeous that you don't even want to take them off your face. This is the look for me. I just love green, I think. Green eyeshadow is my thing. So, I'm going to lean in a little bit closer so you can get an up close look of my look today. I am loving the green. If you're wondering what is that bright green in your waterline, it is my e.l.f. Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow stick in Mint for You. It is just a matte mint shade, and these are just so soft and creamy. They just glide right in your waterline. It's an eyeshadow stick, but I only use it in my waterline because I don't really use eyeshadow sticks. But this one is so creamy, it just glides in your waterline and you don't even have to push on it or anything. It's just so gentle on your eyes. I really like these. Now I have a pretty watery waterline. So, and they stick pretty good in my waterline for me, so I'm just loving it. I use my Tarte Man Eater mascara. The lipstick I end up going in with is my ColourPop. They don't even have these no more. It's my ColourPop Luxe Velvet lipstick in the shade Fatale. It is just like a mauve pink. I end up going with a mauve pink today. I thought a neutral mauve pink look would look good with it, but maybe not. Maybe you don't think so. The rest of my face is just my Juno Co Moonshine Miracle Cream that I've been using all week, topped off with my Glossier Future Dew. And I did put some of this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream just under my eyes to moisturize. My foundation today is my e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo CC Cream. I wear the shade Fair 150C, which is just like pinky, peachy undertones to it, which peachy undertones look the best on my skin, I think. For my bronzer, I'm using the BH Weekend Vibes Belgium Waffle. Oops, I accidentally touched it. The Belgium Waffle bronzer again today. Just all three of these shades mixed together on my face. And then I use the shade Powdered Sugar right here as my highlights. And then my blush is from the Weekend Vibes palette too. The Bellini, Peach Bellini blush palette. And I used a mix of just peachy and peach of cake. So I mixed this shade and this shade together to create a beautiful blush look I thought would go good with my eye look that I did today. I did not use the Frosé palette that I've been using because it's more of a pinky highlights. They all have pink reflex to them. And I just didn't think that would go good with green eyeshadow. I'm simply in love with this look today. Anyways, this is day 3. No, day 4. I keep on saying day 3. Oh my goodness, I'm so lost. This is day 4 of my week of BH Cosmetics, and this one was the Avocado Toast. I'm wondering, can you guess down below in the comment section what's going to be the last palette that I use for Friday's look? Let me know down below if you have any guesses. I'm sure you can guess it. It's not too hard to figure out. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm hoping you're enjoying this week of BH Cosmetics. I just thought I could give some recognition to the brand. I do feel like not many people talk about it, and when they do, it's the eyeshadow palettes, which in reality, this blush palette, amazing, blends amazing, so pigmented. The bronzer Belgian Waffle palette, amazing too. I just feel like they could have came out with ones for deeper skin tones also. And this Frosé palette, I've been finding these at TJ Maxx and Marshalls too, and it's amazing also. So if you see this at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, probably in the newer packaging, this is the older packaging, it's definitely worth a pickup if you like pink toned highlights. But I've been really loving all my looks I've done this week. I've even used this BH Vanilla Peach Truffle palette, these little truffle 4-pan palettes. They're great blushes too. So BH does amazing products besides eyeshadow palettes. They have great bronzer palettes. They have great blush. I only wish, I feel like they need to work on having better complexion products like foundation, concealer, maybe a face setting powder. I feel like that's maybe where they went wrong. They have really good eyeshadow palettes. They didn't do much for bronzer besides these palettes I have here. Same with blush. Besides the palettes I have here, I don't remember them ever releasing like single bronzers or single blushes. I feel like they focused more on eyeshadow palettes and they took their focus off of the base products. Like they should have made single highlights, single bronzers, single blushes. Worked on their foundation, their concealer, setting powders, all that. And I feel like they might have done better, because you can't just survive a brand on its own by just making eyeshadow palettes, even though that's most people's favorite thing. People like to buy other things too besides that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the look I made with the Avocado Toast Palette. I'm in love. I think this is going to be like my go-to green palette now whenever I want a green look. Oh, loving it. Anyways, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And next to the subscribe button is the bell. You can ring that if you want to be notified of all my future uploads. And I hope you guys have a great day, night, weekend, whenever it is you're watching this. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.